Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this does look really nice. Alright. I don't want people to fall off to their death. A little. How's a picket fence look up top? Not too bad. Like a picket fence bridge is the weirdest thing ever, but we're doing it. Maybe just for this section. We can build like another building like right here. Yeah, this is this guy's picketed yard. I'm going to live in every single building. Yeah. I like this hobbit door to nowhere. If I was gonna live here, I was joking that this was basically my first apartment, which isn't too far from the truth. I did have like one converted attic as an apartment once in a downtown area. The haphazardness reminds you of Spiritfarer. Oh, I never played Spiritfarer. I should have. It's got the right cozy vibe for me, I think. There we go. But as for here, it'd be like a sneaky orange tunnel into the next building over. They say it's a nice game? Yeah, I heard a friend of mine was playing it. He needed something cozy for emotional support. He was going through a rough time. And he spoke highly of Spiritfarer. Is this the thing? No, what was the thing? Let me use my droplet tool. These things. You seem like I would enjoy it. You've not played much yourself, but it's very cozy with some deep themes. Yeah. I typically play pretty cozy things. But then again, I also like challenge and consequence a lot. I'll play something like extreme like Elden Ring and then I'll need to like wind down with something cozy. It's typically my style. Although my VTuber definitely looks cozy 24/7. Oof, I don't like the way that looks. What do I need? I could put like a wooden building here. The vibes are cozy even when the game isn't, right? I fall quite comfortably in variety. I like to think so. I think I am a good variety streamer, so I gotta keep that up. Because, like, a lot of people will fall in love with, like, a particular game, and they'll play that for, like, 1,000 hours. I don't do that. I play the hell out of a game, then I get bored with it, and then I've got to play the next game. Okay, I kind of like this. If I lived in that wooden house below, I'd be terrified, but... just this giant concrete structure hanging out above you. No big deal. I've lived in some rickety wooden shacks, but, you know, never did I have a giant concrete building hanging over. Sugarheart bringing out his inner brutalist architect, right? My VTuber looks cozy by default, which makes seeing you play DD2 and Elden Ring very fun. Oh, thank you. Try to think of, like, what my goal is as a streamer. Like, you know, kind of like my purpose in life. And sometimes I think it's introducing cozy gamers to, or like bridging the gap between like cozy games and other games. Maybe like give cozy gamers the bravery to try harder games if they feel like they'd like it. You missed the vote? When is it usually? What other games were on there? So the votes show up on YouTube polls. They're community posts. They usually happen when I'm about to finish a game and I don't know what to play next. Like the next game that's hard set on the agenda is Echoes of the Plum Grove, which doesn't come out till like the 29th of April. Oh, I like this. Give this building some warehouse vibes. Let's see. Yeah, so the other games that were on there. Oh, sweet, you wanted to play it, but won't. So glad you're gonna play it. Now you don't have to, right? See, like Echoes of Plum Grove feels right up my alley because uh, you've got like consequence, like serious consequence. You will straight up die of malaria. But it's still like a cozy game. So it's like that little in-between area where I fit nicely, right? Malaria, right? I'm super excited for it because like very few games get like the generational thing, right? Like you get married, you have a kid, then you die, and then you play as the kid. Like I feel like a lot of games should have something like that, or like would be really fun. Like I'd be thrilled in like say Breath of the Wild. This is a hot take, but if you like you were Link and you got married and you had a kid and then you died and you got to play as your kid, that would be awesome. You would be the new Link. It would, right? And like a few games have done things like that. Like there's Record of Agarest War. That one had like you'd have kids and then like the next generation you'd play as the kid. But the thing is like uh it was a very kind of hardcore, or not hardcore. It was a pretty difficult RPG. So like you'd start having kids based on like how well their stats were going to be. And I feel like that doesn't translate very well. Don't do that. What am I doing? I need things. Random things. Let's see. Picket fences. Little flag for cozy land. Chaos. The flag reminds me of Tide Pods. Yeah, welcome to Tidelandia. Like, where is this place anyway? I'd say Iceland, but there's too many flowers. It's like the secret garden area in like Howl's Moving Castle. You know, where you wanted to find some nice place for Sophie. He's like, you can open a flower shop here. Oh, this is definitely a pizza shop. It's gotta be on this side though, otherwise it's in a zip. Yeah, bright orange. That would only make sense as a pizza shop. There's a light for the little alleyway. Ooh. Like I picked this as as a scenery because this reminds me of where I used to live. There's definitely not ocean back behind where I lived. I was up in the mountains. But there's definitely areas that had this kind of vibe. Like Glacier National Park. Like Montana is secretly like one of the most, well, secretly, not so secretly, one of the most beautiful places in the world. Hang on. We're gonna extend the building out this way a little bit. But there's like one of the places I remember is Lake McDonald, which if you ever see it, it is just the most beautiful lake you can find. Because like the water is so clear, you can see like all the way through the bottom to the bottom. Like if you see like a boat on it, it'll look like, and you from above, it just looks like it's flying because the water is so clear. Really one of the coolest places I've ever been. Just a nice, sad, weird little door. Alright, so what I've got here it's like the weird little staircase that goes up to here. That tree is not getting any sunlight. That's why the owls love it so much. Alright, so now we're up here. Now we need this wall. We build a little fence up here. We don't want it to be exactly the same as the one below it, though. Oof. Alright. We'll figure it out. Hey! I unlocked a person. Just chilling out by the factory. As the first human being we found. I hear they're out here. Yeah, life seems kind of miserable right here, lady. How can we take care of this lady? Make it nicer for her. Cute, right? Oh, let's see. Various signs. I need something for her. I'll give her a roof. She needs some shade. Oh, that just doesn't work. Okay. Maybe there's like some umbrellas. There's a few. There. There you go. But she's gonna chill out there all day, so she needs more than just that. She needs like a table for her drinks and such. There we go. Let's see. Get some more warehouse windows in here. And now we need like some big imposing sign. Hot fashion boutique. No? That is not what this building looks like. This looks like Dieter. Here. Dieter. Is that Dieter or is it Dieter? I can't tell. Ni-Fi Cebus. TV Hi-Fi Cebus. Yeah, all makes sense. Dieter is giving you library vibes for some reason. Yeah, there's no library here. Nobody's out here reading. In this economy? It's a weird place for the pizza menu, but... Let's see. I need to fill this blank space here. But with what? Not sure. I can give it like the 7-Eleven roof. Looks terrible. Eater. Yeah, I'm not getting the same library vibes. If anywhere was like a bookstore. It would be somewhere in here. It'd be this little hobbit door that nobody can get to. Hi, kitty. Are you joining me in building this monstrosity here? What is she doing out here? Is she just playing guitar while she does her laundry? Hanging socks over the door. Like, she needs more stuff. There's a little sign. No guitar playing. No music. Let's see. Best place to do something is next to the sign that tells you not to do it. You have a phone. She's waiting for a call. She's clearly an author waiting for a call from her publisher. Alright, but we do need a bookstore now. Now that it's in my head. If I was a bookstore, I'd be way up here. It's a little cobblestone bookstore. It's got a little bit of an overhang, and that'll be fine. I mean, these are all good bookstore doors. Do I have a good bookstore sign?